Hi, it's Jay here. Thanks for watching my video. So we're in The Sims 4 today and we're in Create a Sim, going to be doing the um, black and white cast challenge. Now as you can see, I'm just clicking over some of the things that I've used the My Story option to generate this sim, just because I like it when sims have a background. But I'm just putting the grayscale color feature filter now on. What the point of this challenge is we use the color features to put the sim in grayscale, and then we try and make sure if we can make a good looking sim without being able to see the colors of any of the swatches. So I'm just picking a face for him, and then we're going to look at doing some of his head shape. I'm just going to fix those shape there, and then we're going to pick some eyebrows for him. Yeah, I like those eyebrows. I'm just having a quick through just to see what. So let's have a look and see what hair we're going to get. Now, I am going to try and pick one that gives us some options. So as we can see, he's got dark roots with the grayscale, but this hairstyle I've picked, he has two-tone. So I don't know, not really sure what color the ends of his hairs are going to be. We'll pick a beard. Now, I have tried to make things a little bit easier for myself, and I've set the options so that it matches his hair, but I'm just going to quickly pick a name for him because I like to be able to call him by name. So we've got Elliot Crook. Okay, so let's see. Go back to looking at a body type for Elliot, and let's, and so we're just doing a bit of a tweak with the sliders, and now we're going to pick some clothes for him. Let's see. Now I might have made this a little easier by picking a male sim, but let's have a look and see. I'd like that t-shirt. It's kind of casual just for an everyday, but wonder what we're going to pick for him. Now we'll do some trousers. No. Yeah, I like those. And let's have a look at some shoes for him. I do kind of like a boot, so I think I might go for that. Yeah, that looks. At least the shoes and the top look like a similar shade, so we'll see how that turns out. I'm going to put some accessories on him just to make the look seem a bit more settled. So I'm going to give him a watch and a ring, so like maybe he just wears some jewelry just casually as part of his everyday look. Let's see, what color am I going to go for? Yeah, I like that one. I'm going to give him some socks, but you can't see them really. Just checking. Yeah, I did put the beard on him. It's just the color of it's a bit light, but we'll have a look at some jewelry for him. So, I kind of like that necklace on him. See what color we're going to put. I think I'll leave it in the dark color, and we'll give him some earrings. Which ones to pick? I don't often use earrings, but let's see, those ones are kind of nice. Yeah, I'll go for those ones. Maybe just interchange the swatch because it's a bit hard to see them like that. Yeah, makes them a bit more visible, and we'll just move that across so he has them for everything. So we'll come on to formal wear. Oh, that's a questionable decision. I'm going to pick a full body. I know that's kind of making things a little easier, but I will pick separate pieces for his other outfits. But for the formal wear, there's if you want it to look good, I think you have to go for the full body just to get the right outfit. So we'll put a boot with this tux that I've put on him. I think that tux is from the Vampires pack, so are the shoes. And then we'll come to athletic wear. Well, let's look at some shoes. So we'll pick some. Do you know what? Yeah, I might just make it steady wear. Maybe we'll just leave him shirtless for his workout gear and put some little shorts on him. Let's see what accessories we can give him. Yeah, maybe like a chain just to see how it looks. Try a different swatch. Yeah, we'll go for that one. And I'll also put that on the swimwear as well. So it's like he wears it for both. Okay, so sleepwear. Now, I know a lot, I could just make this easy for myself because a lot of guys do just sleep in their pants. I suppose a lot of people sleep in their pants as well, but I'm going to give him like actual pajamas and see what that is. Because, maybe like the law for Elliot is he's like this tough guy who thinks he's a bit of a player, but his little dirty little secret is that he wears a pajama set. Let's see, and with this one, obviously it looks similar, but I'm not sure if I've picked the matching set. Okay, the top hat's a bit much for just going into like a house, a party at your friend's house. But let's say we want something a little bit more stepped up from the everyday, but not a full tux here. So I say, and I am going to do two separate pieces just to see how they fit together. If I can fit them together using the grayscale. Let's see what we're going to pick because the styles are very similar. There, so let's have a look at that one. No, yeah, I think we'll go for that one. It's just a bit more like it's quite simple, just like a jumper with a jacket, but I think having the jacket really does sort of make it look that bit better. But we'll pair it with a pair of trousers that we think might be like more of a dress down. No, I'm not so fond of them. I think it's the cuffed ankle. Let's have a look and see what these are. Okay, they're kind of cool. Let's have a look. See if we can find a similar looking swatch. So it's like it does look slightly darker, but it blends well, And we'll give them another boot. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, if I'm just going to remove the sandals for swimwear because I don't want them wearing their sandals in the pool. Now we're going to pick some different shorts, though I think so. Let's have a look, or at least maybe change the swatch on these ones because again, it's quite limited options for create a sim for men. We'll see what bracelet we can come out with. See if we pick one that matches the shorts. Yeah, we'll go for that. Okay, so we're on to the hot weather now. So the hot weather ones, they are a base game outfit category. Everyone has them. Same with cold weather, everyone's got them. But in terms of gameplay, it only really matters if you've got the seasons one, seasons pack, sorry. I like those glasses. They're a bit funky. I'm not sure where the legs of them are, but it's the same. So what if they're floating on his nose? Now, let's see, what's he gonna wear? Again, I could just go for a fully shirtless look, but that makes it too easy in terms of, for the challenge. So we'll give him a shirt, but he's going to leave it open because he's got the sort of the serial romantic aspiration. So he's kind of a player, and yeah, I always think that that the outfit, that kind of style would fit that aspiration, just because it's like the kind of guy who would wear that. Let's see what shorts we can put him in though. That's just too much print. I like a print, but like only like a very small amount of it. You have to be selective with it. Now, what shoes are we going to put on him? We use those very swimwear, but I think I've never used them before. They came from one of the in-game events, so I think we'll try them. And he did randomize them for his swimwear, so maybe he's telling us that he likes them. Is our Elliot here? So, lastly, we're going to do the cold weather outfit. Um, let's see what we can do for Elliot here. So we want something that looks like that it could be believably keeping him warm when we get the blizzards and stuff from the in-game weather effects. That doesn't look. That looks kind of like preppy and not like it would keep you warm at all. Go for this one. It looks a bit more substantial. And I like the color of that jacket as well. I actually really like that style of coat, to be fair. Let's see about the trousers. Okay, so we've got a lot of pattern in these ones. Do you what? Yeah, I want to see if I can. I'm going to pick a more pattern swatch just to see if I can blend the colors because that looks like the grey in the jacket similar to the grey in the trousers. So we'll see how that comes out for him. And then we'll pick some shoes. Again, I'm going to go for a boot. I think I've used this boot on his other outfits as well, but now I'll go for that one. Go for a different one. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Now I'm actually just going to add some body hair. Again, I've got the tick so that it matches these head hair, but yeah, we're just going to put a little bit on. Um, yeah, just because I kind of like to put it on my settings, it makes them look a bit more realistic, I think. But I'm not giving them back hair. No offense if you have it, it's just not my vibe. Anyway, we'll have to look through the outfits lastly in grayscale, see how he looks, um, before we then turn the color filters back on. Okay. But so this is Elliot. I'm gonna commit to this. I'm gonna lock it in, and I'm gonna put Elliot on the gallery before I've seen his colors. I'm just looking at his traits here to see if I can build a story for his gallery profile based on the traits the game gave him. So let's have a look and see what are we gonna say for Elliot. So he's childish, slightly childish romantic, childish foodie, isn't he? Um, hmm, not this one's not coming together right as easy. With the allure of an old romantic. Unfortunately, Elliot has a bit of a wandering eye, which might just break a few hearts. Oh, and then I'm just putting in that I made him doing the black and white create a sim challenge. Okay, so that is him up there for you to have a look at if you would like him in your game. My gallery name is J Havlock, same as my name here on YouTube. Let's see, we're going to turn the filters back on. Oh, okay. Well, I like the t-shirt and jeans. Not sure if I would have picked the red shoes, but I don't dislike it. Um, that's cool. I like the yellow waistcoat as well. I think it adds a bit of something. Okay, the pink shorts with the green shoes. I mean, there's patches of purple on them, so I wouldn't have picked it, but it doesn't. Oh yes, I got the matching swatch of his fuzzy jammy set. Um, okay, like again, it's not bad. I don't know if I would have paired green and orange, but I think it does work as a palette. Oh, I got the bracelet to match the swimming trunks, though. They've got like a bluey kind of palette for this outfit. Hot weather, yeah, that works together. I mean, I probably wouldn't have given him pink sandals if I'd been able to see the color, but I don't like. Oh, this one went bad. Not gonna lie, I like the color swatches in the trousers. It's very warm palette, but I don't think it works. Um, but you know what? On the whole, I think looking back at these as we click through them all, I think I've won the grayscale challenge. I would have picked some different swatches. But that's all I have for you today. Bye now. Thank you for watching.